Guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life's good. Freezing out, man. Freezing. Winter is here. It was like 16 degrees when my wife went to work this morning. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. The great Bunny BERIGAN. Okay? I'm going to leave a link down below that I want you to go check out, and we'll talk about it. And it's not so much, I mean, he was dead at 33, and we'll talk about that, but the sound, man. The sound, that's what I want to focus on. All right? All right. I have played a lot, so let's see if I've got anything left, and we'll take it from there. Anyway, double C's, baby. And a little I Can't Get Started, Caressing the Baby. That was, as you know, Bunny BERIGAN's theme song. Yeah, just an enormous talent. I mean, off the charts talent. A big band leader. Well, he started, as a young kid, as many people back in that day, and this is back in the 30s and 40s. I believe he was dead in 1942. And he recorded I Can't Get Started with his band in 1937. So, I mean, basically a 5-year career. I mean, well, more than that. But anyway, I mean, he started like so many did back in the day, auditioning for the touring bands. And unlike today, guys, where there's really so little chance to play, there were so many bands that were touring, which is a very, very tough life. They had a big turnover, so there was constantly, openings in this band, and this guy's leaving, Dorsey to go with this, and that's what he did. He was with Tommy Dorsey, he was with Paul Whiteman, he was with on and on and on. All of them. Okay? And he was the big stud muffin. I mean, he had tremendous chops and great solo ability in the whole 9 yards. If you see the picture, he was handsome as can be, movie star handsome, like Harry James. And he was a big star. After being a sideman with all these, Glenn Miller, that type of thing. After being a sideman with all these bands, he started his own. Okay? And it didn't go that well. Even though he was a big star, I guess he wasn't much of a businessman, and it went the way of bankruptcy and all this type of thing. Often, he would come off the road and go to New York and just own the studios. He was a top studio guy during all this time and made some nice coin. Eventually, so many of the guys, the great guys, Faddis and Soloff and all them, they were so talented that they just really looked down on the studio stuff. I mean, you're making serious bank for playing, many times, just doofy music. Okay, I mean, little jingles, Dawn detergent and SOS pads and stuff like that. So, it wasn't the big artistic achievement that these guys were craving, but they were making money. And the fact of the matter is, I mean, these guys couldn't remotely make the money on the road, especially as a sideman in these jazz clubs that they were doing in the studios. Okay? And the same thing with Bunny Berrigan. I mean, he was making money, it was a stable, but he wanted his own band, he wanted to be the star. You know, Harry James was out, you know, marrying movie stars and all this sort of stuff. I mean, this is what he craved, but things didn't go well. Now, what I want to do is I have a link down below of him playing I Can't Get Started. Okay? Pause the tape if you'd like, or do it later. And just check out a couple things. The tone. The tone is so centered, so pure, but so rich. And the notes pop. And guys, I have been fighting the good fight. And I'm not giving up. I will never give up. But guys, this is the tone that was in my ear. This is what I was after. He and Harry James, that is the sound. Doc Severinsen wanted that sound. Herseth was after that sound. Catarabic was after that sound. Mel Broyles traveled all over the country in his own plane, playing with Stan Kenton. That was the sound in his ear. That's the sound that I want. That's the sound that I'm emulating. Okay? It is not the same today. It is just not. Especially in the orchestral world. Okay? The orchestral world is way tubby, fluffy. And again, if that's what you want, knock yourself out. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not for me. And the top commercial guys, to my ear, compared to these guys, very, very nasal. Very, very nasal. Compared to Gazzo, compared to, you know, see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm after. Okay? I do believe, totally, if things are relaxed, you can have both. You can be just as rich or just as sizzle as you want. If you have the right equipment, the 1SB, and guys, they are now up in price. I hate to say it, but they are up in price. I'll give you a free lesson with each one, but instead of $184, which includes the shipping, it's $175 plus $9 shipping. I am going to go $191. It's up about $16, okay? And then the shipping. So I'm going to charge $200, which will include the shipping, but that's it. All right? Anyway, guys, as I said, I'm almost apologizing, but I had to do it. The manufacturing and everything, with inflation, I mean, the guy that does my manufacturing, I mean, he almost apologized to me on the email because of inflation. Anyway, another video. But got to do it. If I can do it cheaper down the road, I will. Most things don't come down. Okay? With that said, somebody trying to get in touch with me? Anyway, listen to the tone. Listen to the richness of the tone, especially in the lower and middle register. And
we can't get to the phone right now.
the pop
Please
of the
leave your
attacks.
name, number, and a message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Good. Now, the other thing, I think you know I'm going to go there. I have to go there. Guys, he died at 33. 33 years old of cirrhosis of the liver. Guys, he did it to himself. All the doctors for years were telling him to stop drinking. Okay? And eventually he went into the hospital for pneumonia, and literally his liver exploded. Ulcerated, and he just gave out. Now, guys, look, I'm not going to preach because most of you are not alcoholics. But you have to take care of yourself. You have to. Now, now everybody's makeup, genetic makeup is different and everything. For the sake of argument, you know, Harry James just nonchalant, you know, cocktails on the veranda before dinner, that amount of alcohol would probably put me in the hospital. You see what I'm saying? It's a different thing altogether. But I'm going to say for him to die of cirrhosis of the liver at 33, do you realize how much this poor guy must have been drinking? Anyway, guys, get over to the other channel. Get on it with me. Do a juice cleanse with me. Get on a whole food plant-based diet, primarily fruits and vegetables. And guys, get some kettlebells. Year of the healthy double C. How about that? The healthy double C. Lots of guys out there can do god-awful. How about a healthy double C? There we go. I like it. Year of the healthy double C. Anyway, guys, check out I Can't Get Started down below. And eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff,